Carnival Gypsy. By Dorothy Gilman Butters. Second edition, 2023. Published by Southern Dragon Publishing. Author's fansite, https://merspalafax.com. Introduction and notes by Dr. Jonathan W. Butters is a clinical psychologist whose practice has consisted of treating adults with mood and personality disorders. He lives in Westchester County, New York, and is Dorothy Gilman Butters' youngest son. Christopher Butters is a retired court reporter after 30 years in the NYC court system and a former union officer. He is also a poet. He is Dorothy Gilman Butters' oldest son. Dear reader, this work of fiction was the second book published by Dorothy Gilman Butters. Originally published in 1950. There is a note in the beginning of the book. A condensation of this story appeared in Senior Prom. It can now be considered historical fiction. But there is some debate about that. The storyline follows a young woman and her mother, who inherit a carnival that even includes a gypsy fortune teller. There is a unique cast of characters and a well-told story that you will enjoy. We hope you will read this and the stories that follow with an open heart and mind. Copyright C. 1950 and New Edition 2023. Dorothy Gilman Butters, author, Jonathan Butters and Christopher Butters, heirs. Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction. Character names and descriptions are the product of the author's imagination. Any resemblance to actual people, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced in any form without permission from the author or publisher, except as permitted by U.S. copyright law. Cover design, Jolene McFadden. Co-contributor, Jonathan Butters. Co-contributor, Christopher Butters. Originally published by Grosset and Dunlap, publisher, New York, 1950, Starlight Novels Series. Chapter 1. Capri Maccomb sat upright on the old stuffed sofa, which was not so stuffed now that its springs were sagging and its tatters yielding up hands full of sawdust and horsehair. Her eyes matched the stillness of the room. The spring sun had darkened her fair skin and frivolously brightened her hair until she was all over tawny shade like a gypsy. She sat with their hands and feet tidily crossed, anxious to make no sounds that might disturb the settling of their future. On Mr. Calendar's lips their future sounded a dismal, infinitely small thing. Capri supposed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?